All right, we are live. Good morning, beautiful souls. Welcome back to Soul Searchers. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Jade, and I am the founder of Soul Searchers. And what we do here is a couple times a week, we get on in the morning or the evening. We do a collective oracle card pull, and then we do some cards for individuals, just depending on how many people are here and if anybody wants one. If you have any questions as we go through it, please feel free to ask in the comments. If you're watching the replay, don't forget to comment #replay. And same goes for you. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'll respond as soon as I see them. Or if it's something more personal, you're always welcome to send me a private message via the Soul Searchers Facebook page. I love answering questions. I love talking to people. Feel free to reach out. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to get some music going so it's not just dead silent in the background, and get our live shared out. And then we will get started. Okay. Let's get this shared. Okay. And feel free to say hi when you hop on. I'd love to talk to you guys. Facebook doesn't really show me who's on. It just gives me a little number in the top corner. So I have no idea who's there. Okay. Let's fix the banner. All right. I got this really cool new deck that I'm ready to use. It is the Sacred Creators Oracle. I'm kind of excited about it. Good morning, Sheila. How are you? And that is the deck that I'm going to be using for the collective today. Okay. So let me move this back a little bit. I feel like this is really close. Sorry, one second. There we go. That's better. Now I have room to shuffle. Okay. Yeah, Sheila, I'm pretty excited about it. I was at Barnes & Noble last week because it is one of my happy places, and I was supposed to be meeting somebody new, and I was kind of nervous. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go to Barnes & Noble beforehand. I'm going to chill out and relax and just kind of like calm myself by reading books and like looking at oracle and tarot decks and stuff. Good morning, Angelique. And I saw this one and I just like could not leave it there. I was like, this is beautiful. I haven't seen it anywhere else and I want it. So I impulsively bought it and it made me happy. So why not? All right. What does the collective need to hear this morning? Also, please feel free to share our lives or invite anyone to the Soul Searchers Facebook page. You guys know we're not exclusive here as long as they're not like a troll. All right. What does the collective need to hear today? I love this one. All right. So our first card for the collective this morning says, feed your artist. And I love this because, you know, basically what we're getting is feed your creative side. You are the creator of your world. You are the creator of your own universe. And, you know, in order for you to keep being creative and creating the life that you most desire and bringing your dreams, your ideas, you know, your thoughts into reality, you have to feed yourself, like not just, you know, food, water, obviously, because we're human beings, but, you know, positive energy, positive thoughts, you know, feed your soul too, because that is where that creativity is coming from. That is where you're manifesting these things into reality. And to do that, you have to nurture yourself, right? You wouldn't starve yourself of food and water. So just like you wouldn't starve yourself of that positive and creative energy in order to manifest the things that you desire into your life. And I think a lot of us during this past year have really gotten back in touch with ourselves, with our soul selves, because we've all been spending a lot of time with ourselves in quarantine. Unless you're an essential worker, then you're still working, which is great. And I mean, most people are pretty much back to work at this point, but you still need to nurture your soul and that creativity and, not just like your body, if that makes sense. So that is our first card for the collective. It is Feed Your Artist. And I absolutely love the geometric designs on these cards. I think they're just absolutely gorgeous. Sorry, my phone just went off. Thank you, Angelique. I think so too. I love it. I'm actually pretty excited about it. I don't know if you heard what I was saying about how I ended up getting it, but I'm pretty happy that I did. I felt like it was like a positive sign, I guess. We're on this list early because I'm hi Tay Tay. Okay, perfect. Tay Tay, I'll put you at the top of my list. Right now, I'm still picking a couple cards for the collective, and then I'll do individuals. But yours will be first, my dear. Okay, what else does the collective need to hear this morning? Oh, and this is the back of that deck. I don't know if you can see that very well, but I love the patterns. I love the artistry. I'm kind of in love with this deck, and this is the first time I've used it. Like normally before I use a deck on my lives, I'll like try it out myself and, play around with it a little bit and see how I feel about it. But this one, I was like, nope, I'm just jumping in. I'm just doing it. All right. What else does the collective need to hear today? This one. This is so funny. So this goes very well with the first card we pulled for the collective. This one is You, the Muse. And I'm sure you all know Muse is basically a being that inspires, right? So it inspires typically creative type people, inventors, artists, writers. That's what, people typically relate to a muse. Well, you are the muse for your own life. Right? You are the creator of your own universe. So not only do you need to feed that creativity, but you're also being your own inspiration, which, for some people is very hard, and that's completely understandable. It's not easy, but you are the inspiration for your creativity, for your manifestation, for, bringing your universe, your ideal life, your desires into reality, because it's not about anybody else. It's about you. And we tend to forget that. We like to create for others. We like to care for others. And we kind of put ourselves to the side. And I think what this is telling us this morning, at least that's what I'm feeling, is it's time to put yourself in the forefront. You are the muse for the life that you are creating. How are you going to create it to best suit you and your highest good, right? Not only are you nurturing your creativity, your inner artist, your inner manifester, but you are, being the inspiration for everything that you're bringing to life. Okay, so I hope that makes sense for you guys. Again, that second card is You, the Muse. I absolutely love that. I really love these cards, y'all. Okay. Also, let me know if you can hear me, if you can hear the music, if it's too loud, too quiet. You guys know the drill. Oops. Clumsy shuffling, y'all. I just threw these everywhere. It's fine. I was up super late last night, hanging out with my best friend. I learned how to play Skip-Bo. I had never heard of it before. It's a lot of fun, though. And then we were watching The Walking Dead, I want to say until like 3 or 4 in the morning. Because, why not? I've never actually watched The Walking Dead all the way through. We're on season 5. It's very psychologically interesting. Okay. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and change our banner to taking requests for 1-card readings. Tay Tay is the first on my list, but let me go ahead and show you guys the decks that I have, and then we'll go from there. So I already showed you this one, the Sacred Creators Oracle. That's the new one I just got. Then we have the Work Your Light Oracle, the Angels and Ancestors. Good morning, Kayla. The Saints and Angels, and the Keepers of the Light. Okay, so let me make a list, y'all, so I don't miss anybody. Normally I have like a little sticky note. And I write it all down on a sticky note, but I don't have my sticky notes with me because I'm not at home. So I'm going to go ahead and put a note in my phone. All right, let's see. So first we have Tay Tay. Then we have Sheila. Then we have Angelique. And Kayla. All right. Perfect. Okay. And just a reminder, the comments are a little bit delayed, so if I don't see it right away, if I don't respond, don't worry. It just hasn't popped up yet. But as soon as it does, I will respond, I promise. Just bear with me. I think my camera is a little fuzzy right now. It'll be okay. Yeah, it's having a hard time focusing. It'll be fine. You guys can still see me. All right. Tay Tay. What does Tay Tay need to hear this morning? Okay. Sorry, Tay Tay, yours is coming from the Work Your Light Oracle. Let's see what we got. What does Tay Tay need to hear this morning? No, we are not throwing things. Stop it. Okay. Tay Tay. What does Tay Tay need to hear this morning? Angelique, I don't know if you saw that. I swear. I'm good for like a few lives. They don't throw things at me, and then they turn around and start throwing stuff. All right, let's see. What does Tay Tay need to hear? Good morning, Sheila. How are you? Okay, I guess we are throwing things today. All right. I will add you to the list right now. Okay. All right, Tay Tay. I know you're at work. So, I love this. This is actually one of my favorites. Your card is the Sisterhood of the Rose. And I don't know if you can read that bottom part. But like I said, this is actually one of my favorite cards. It says Beauty and Devotion, Priestess, Mystic, and Teacher. And this is a really amazing card. And it has a couple of different meanings. But what I'm feeling for you, good morning, Dion, is that you have all this energy, like just this feminine, like strong, powerful, like badass bitch energy. And what's really happening right now is you're being called to not only bring in your soul tribe, your sisters, the people that support you and nourish your personal and spiritual growth, but also to share the knowledge that you've gained, to share that power, to share that wisdom, to share that energy with others and encourage them on their own journeys to grow not only personally, mentally, emotionally, but also spiritually. And you've had such a strong support system, I feel like. It's now time for you to further lean into being that support system for others. And like I said, call in that soul tribe, those sisters that you've found on your journey, and learn and grow together and encourage them on their own journeys. You have this light. It's a very bright light, but it's like, I feel like you're unsure of it. Like, I feel like you're unsure of yourself and your gifts and what you bring to the table. It's like, on the one hand, you're like, yeah, I'm a bad bitch. I know what I bring to the table. I'm awesome. And then in the same breath, you're like, but do I? I'm not really sure. Is this really what other people need? Or, is this just me? And you kind of have to push those negative thoughts to the side, because that's your ego. Okay. I like to I like to call it the itty bitty shitty committee in your head. And you kind of just have to tell them to shut up. You know what you bring to the table. You are a boss. You are so much stronger and wiser than you were at the beginning of your journey. And just like everyone else, you're still learning, you're still growing. It's a lifelong process, but you're now at the point where it's time to start helping others and encouraging them and helping them to grow on their own spiritual journeys. Because you have the knowledge, you have this light, and it's time to start sharing it. So I hope that makes sense. I hope that resonates. Again, it is the Sisterhood of the Rose, Beauty and Devotion, Priestess, Mystic, and Teacher. All right. Angelique, yeah, that makes sense. I swear. Always throwing stuff at me. It's fine though. All right. Let me drink some water really quick. You guys know my mouth gets really dry when I'm reading for people. I guess for some people that's TMI, but whatever. Okay. All right. So let's see. The next person on my list is Sheila Bennett Campbell. Sheila. Okay. What does Sheila need to hear this morning? Yeah, it's that one. Okay. All right. Sheila Bennett Campbell. Your card's coming from the angels and ancestors this morning. And then, after Sheila, I have Angelique, then I have Kayla, and then I have Sheila Hartson. Okay. All right, what does Sheila need to hear this morning? Angelique, I'm not going to lie to you. Math doesn't matter. Okay, it does matter. It's very important. It's just not my strong suit either. It's still the same ancestors. All right, let's see. I thought you guys were related. I wasn't sure, but it definitely felt similar. All right. Let's see. Sheila, are you still here? Okay. Sheila, I need to hear this morning. Okay. All right. Okay, perfect. Sheila, your card is spring. See your seeds grow. And I don't know if you can see in the back. I think that's lavender or something like that. I'm pretty sure. No, that's not lavender. I'm going to have to look that up. There's a flower there in that message. There's a message in that for you. I just have to figure out what flower that is, and I'll message you about it. But I still want to say lavender. So look up lavender. I don't know why, but look up lavender and the meaning of that. But anywho, so for you, Sheila, what this is really just, you've been getting some confirmations lately that you've put in this work, you've done your shadow work, you've put in the effort to work through your blocks, right? Like those walls that you've put up, you've been working on smashing them down in different aspects of your life. And you've been working on some different things as far as, I think you said you're working on a side business. I'm not sure what it is. But we've talked about it a few times and how it's time for you to just do it. It's time for you to put it out there and help the people that need you. But this is, in particular, what I'm feeling for you, a confirmation that all your work is going to start paying off very soon. But it's also a reminder that once you plant a seed, you don't go dig it up every couple days to see if it started growing or not, right? You plant the seed, you leave it, you water it, you tend to it, and you let it grow. If you keep digging it up, it's never going to grow, okay? So now is the time to realize, like, you've put in all this work, you've put in all this effort, this time, this energy. You've planted your seeds. Now, you've been letting them grow and tending to them. And soon they're going to start blooming, right? These flowers and whatever. I'm not good at plant metaphors, but you know what I'm trying to say. Angelique is better with plants than I am. But, you've put in all this effort, this time, this energy, and you're going to start seeing the results of that time and energy, right? You've done everything that you can to prepare. You've done everything to kind of set yourself up for success in these different facets of your life. Not only professionally, but also I want to say, like, romantically. So I'm not sure if there is someone or you've been trying to get back out there. But all the work that you've been doing internally is really going to start paying off. And you're going to see some big changes soon. So, just go into it with an open mind and open arms, right? Be open to the blessings that are coming your way, that you've put in the time and effort, that you've tended to, that you've, set up for yourself. Because a lot of times good things start coming to us and we're like, okay, hold on. There's all these good things right now. When's this other shoe going to drop, right? What's going to happen next? And when we do that, we are, subconsciously kind of blocking these blessings and blocking, all this hard work that we did. We're kind of cutting ourselves off from the benefits of that hard work, right? And I don't want that for you. So as these blessings start to roll in, don't think, oh shit, when's the other shoe going to drop? When's something bad going to happen? I don't really trust this. Instead, what I want you to do is just be open. You're like, okay, I've put in the time, I put in the effort, I put in the energy, I've done all this work, and I deserve these blessings that are coming to me. I deserve these positive outcomes. I deserve to reap the rewards of everything I've done up to this point, because you do. So just, remember that as you're moving forward, as these blessings start to come to you. And like I said, I think it's not only professionally, but romantically as well. And I feel that very strongly for you. And again, I don't think this particular flower is lavender, but I want to tell you to look up the spiritual meaning of lavender, because I feel like there's something in that for you. So I hope that makes sense, Sheila. I hope that resonates, my dear. Okay. Let's see, who's next? All right, Angelique. I'm not even going to ask because I know that you're here. Awesome. Awesome, Sheila. That's wonderful. Always be ready. Be ready and open to those blessings, because everything that is for you will come to you. And if it is not, then you're good. But just like I tell everyone else, just because things are difficult or uncomfortable or hard doesn't mean that it's not for you. We like to think that, this is uncomfortable and, I don't like it. It brings me stress or whatever. So this isn't for me. I'm just going to let it go. But realistically, it probably is for you. It's for you to grow and learn and change in the ways that you need to better fit the journey that you're on, or the next steps of your journey, if that makes sense. So as things are coming to you, as these blessings are coming forward, and everything that is for you, just remember, if there is a bump in the road, that doesn't mean, okay, this isn't for me, I need to throw it away. It could be an opportunity for you. So just keep that in mind too. All right, Angelique, no throwing things. Your card is going to come from the Sacred Creators Oracle, my dear. Angelique? What does Angelique need to hear? I said no throwing things. All right. I told them not to throw things, and they did it anyways. So you get 2. And it's funny because they came out together. And they're pretty perfect. So this first one is fall in love with your own story. And I think that's something that you've really been working on. But I need to also tell you that, good morning, Amanda. I need to also tell you that don't just fall in love with the fun and happy, rosy parts of your story, okay? You have had so many challenges and just obstacles in your life and in different parts of your story that you want to forget, just like the rest of us, right? But for you, that adversity, those problems, those bumps in the road, they've made you who you are, okay? And it's time for you to quit pushing them aside and kind of putting those bad things in the shadow, like putting them back in the box and just stuffing them down there and being like, okay, that didn't happen. I'm only going to focus on these positive things. Because the fact of the matter is, those things still made you who you are and helped you on this journey and shaped you and molded you in a way that prepared you for, future steps on your journey, right? And after, those things occurred. And I think for you, it's really important to realize that, we don't just want to fall in love with the fun and rosy, happy parts of our story. We need to be in love with every piece of it and realize that it's part of who you are. And it has made you strong and wise and caring, and it's really made you who you are. Okay. And here's this next card for you. You are epic. And you already know that. It's like your ancestors and guides are constantly just like hyping you up and cheering you on. And I love that because it gives me so much like positive, happy, like bubbly energy. And there's just so much love there. And they're very proud of you, but it's like they constantly want to remind you, like they want to continually remind you that, you are amazing. You are the culmination of, I think that's the word. Anyway, you are the sum of everything that they've done, all the work that they've put in, all the time, the effort, the energy, the love, the work, everything that they have done. You are the sum of that. Their hopes, their prayers, and they're ridiculously proud of you because not only have you forged your own path, healed ancestral traumas, but you've also continued to learn on your journey and take the good and the blessings that they've left you as well, and use that to grow and to help yourself and to help others. And they really very adamant about you realizing that you are epic, you are amazing, and they are proud of you. There's just a lot of love and like joy and support and just a lot of positive, happy, loving energy. So, okay. Thank you. We're not finding out you don't write all these things. I can't see them. Yeah. No, I understand, Angelique. I'm right there with you sometimes. I actually myself, like the past day or so, have been in like a crazy funky mood. And, I have to remind myself of these blessings and how far I've come. And, you're not the only one. But you're so welcome. And yeah, they're ridiculously proud of you. And I know you know that, but it's like they constantly want to remind you. And I think that's important. We all need a reminder every now and then. All right. Okay, I have Kayla, then I have Sheila Hartson, and then I have Amanda. Okay. I know I say this all the time, but I love reading for you. It always like makes me happy. Like just to see all the positivity and the love that comes through and just the energy. It's always a good time. All right, Kayla. Okay. Sorry, my crown chakra just got like super tingly. All right, Kayla, your card is coming from the Keepers of the Light. What does Kayla need to hear this morning? Oh my gosh, before I do this though, guys, I have to show you something. So I don't know how many of y'all have seen this cute little guy, but it's like a little octopus that you can like, okay, so here he is. Look how cute he is. I have 5 of them now. It was an impulse buy like a month ago and it just came in the mail. And I love it. And he's like super cute and like just adorable, right? But if you're having a bad day or you're just grumpy, you can turn him inside out and he's an angry octopus. I just love it so much. So I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I saw like I got this because I saw like a little video on TikTok and I immediately was like, I need one of those. But then I went to the website and they're like, we're having a sale. You can get like 5 for the price of 1. And I was like, yeah, I want 5 of them. I don't know why I need 5 of them, but I want 5 of them. So this is just one of my little guys. But highly recommend because it just like has made me so happy in the past like 24 hours that I've had it. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. So highly recommend. I have like a little rainbow one, like a little tie-dye one. And I gave one to my friend that was like yellow and orange. I can't even. So highly recommend for everybody because it's the little things in life. it literally made me so happy all day yesterday. Like I laughed so hard I started crying and it was just great. Okay. Anyways, sorry, Kayla. He was sitting over here next to me and I had to share with you guys. I just love it so much. Okay. All right, Kayla. What does Kayla need to hear this morning? Okay. All right, Kayla, your card is the Master Buddha, Increased Awareness. I don't know if you can read that bottom part, but it says deep connection and trust your inner voice. And what I'm receiving for you right now, Kayla, like very strongly. I don't know what's going on in your life right now. I know I tell you all this all the time. I don't know your life story unless you tell me. I'm not that kind of psychic. I can't tell you like what color shirt you're wearing or like who the love of your life is going to be. Like that's not me. It's not my jam. But I am feeling like I'm feeling like you're having some kind of like drama or conflict or like just disagreement with someone in your life, like, or like they've just been getting on your nerves a lot and you feel like they're being sketchy, but you're not sure. Yeah, there's something like that. Or it may just be someone being petty and shit behind your back. But what I want to tell you is to trust your intuition, trust your instincts, follow your gut. If you're unsure about them, there's a reason. And it's not just you. I know sometimes like as human beings, we get these feelings of, those intuitive hits and we're like, I don't like this person or this situation. And I'm not sure why, but I just don't, something's wrong. And we can't logically explain it. So we kind of push it to the side. And I don't know what that is for you right now, But now is a time for you to really trust your intuition, trust your gut. This isn't something you can logically explain right now. Everything is going to, as things unfold, you're going to see why. You're going to see what it is that was the reason for you being unsure and feeling like this situation or this person was like sketchy, or feeling like why you were feeling uneasy about it. Yeah, but right now there's just like a very strong sense of, I don't really know about this. And you have to, trust that. Trust your instincts, trust your intuition, your higher knowing, because it's you trying to protect yourself essentially from whatever this is. I don't think it's anything like super serious. Like, it's not like no one's going to die. It's not super, super serious, scary, but it's just like to avoid unnecessary conflict, if that makes sense. So again, I'm not sure what the situation is. I'm not sure specifically, but for you, it's definitely important to trust your gut, follow your intuition right now, and know that moving forward, you're going to realize why. But the answer is just not completely apparent right now. And that's okay. Yeah. So again, your card is Master Buddha, Increased Awareness. Hi, Mom. I miss your face too. I love you. Okay, awesome, Kayla. I'm glad that makes sense. I'm glad you understand. I know sometimes people are like, well, that's really vague. I'm like, I know, but I can only give you the information that I'm receiving. I'm not going to make anything up. Okay. Who do we have next? I have Sheila Hartson and then Amanda. And I'm going to go ahead and change our banner here to no longer taking requests, because Amanda will be my last one. I'm going to go through these comments really quick, make sure I didn't miss anything or anybody requesting a card. Kayla, Sheila. Okay. Let's see. Okay, there's Amanda. Okay, perfect. All right, Sheila. Okay, Sheila had to hop off to cut hair. I mean, that's understandable. That's her job. So I'm going to go ahead and pull a card for Sheila. And then we'll do Amanda. Okay. Sheila Hartson. Okay. Sheila, you are also getting a card from the Sacred Creators Oracle. Let's see what we've got. What does Sheila need to hear this morning? Okay. Oh, my light died. Oh, well, you guys can still see me. That's fine. I just look like a gremlin now, but it's okay. I didn't feel like putting makeup on this morning, so don't judge. All right. So Sheila, your card is the Creator Air. And what this is really important for you right now is to, hold on, let me see if I can make this a little better. Oh, there's the dogs playing with toys. It's okay. For you, Sheila, what's really important right now is to go with the flow. You cannot control everything. You cannot micromanage the universe. You can't make everything flow perfectly the way that you want. You kind of just have to roll with it. And I know we get very stuck in our ego and our human minds and thinking, I have to make things work this exact way in order for things to work out and have this positive outcome that, I'm so attached to. And the reality is, you have to let go of that attachment, because we have this idea of what our outcome should be and how things should go. And that's not always the case. Okay. For you right now, it's very important to just kind of roll with the punches, let everything happen the way it's meant to, let, the cards fall where they may, and just continue to move forward in the best way that you can. Because what's happening is when you're trying to, plan and control everything and micromanage, you're kind of getting in your own way. Okay. And kind of tripping yourself up. So what I want to say for you, my dear, is to really just roll with it. Go with the flow, let everything happen, and know that it is all happening for your highest good. And you're going to end up exactly where you need to be. It just might not be where you thought you were going to be, but that's okay. Okay. So I hope that makes sense. I hope that resonates. Again, your card is the Creator, Air. Go with the flow, let things happen. You're going to end up exactly where you need to be. Just let the cards fall where they may and keep moving forward. I hope that makes sense, my dear. I'm sure you will let me know when you watch the replay later. Okay. And next we have Amanda. Are you still here, Amanda? Okay. Whoop. I'm about to knock my stuff over. All right. Yay, little hearts from Amanda. Okay. Amanda. Okay, Amanda, your card is coming from the Keepers of the Light this morning. All right. What does Amanda need to hear this morning? Let's see. Oh, nice. All right. So, Amanda, for you, you have the Lady Venus. And I want you to look up Venus because I feel like there's something in her story for you. But it says downloads and understanding. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. Damn. Sorry. One sec. That was a lot of energy. Okay. I'm sorry. So normally when I'm like receiving and it's like a lot of energy, a large amount of energy, my head gets really tingly. And I don't know how else to explain it other than like, when like your foot falls asleep and it's all like tingly before it hurts, it just kind of feels weird. That's the kind of like tingling I get on like at the top of my head. And that was just a lot. It just surprised me. Anyways, so for you right now, Amanda, I don't know if you've been having like dreams lately. I feel like you've been traveling a lot, like in your sleep, like astrally, which is really cool. But I would just say be careful. And like when you get like that falling feeling, like you're stepping off a sidewalk, which sometimes that's all it is it's part of, your subconscious, you're stepping off a sidewalk and your body's like, whoa. Other times if you're astral traveling, like in your sleep and, speaking to others and et cetera, it's you kind of falling back into your body. And I would just say, if you have that happen, to make sure, when you get up in the morning, drink some water, do some grounding, meditate, and kind of bring yourself back into reality, or this reality. And for you, my dear, I'm not sure what's specifically going on, but what I can say is that I feel like you've been getting a lot of intuitive hits lately, seeing a lot of synchronicities, and you see them, you acknowledge them, but then you kind of just keep moving and you don't really think about it. You're just like, oh, that was cool. Or, that was interesting. But it's time to actually start taking those intuitive hits, those signs, those synchronicities, and being like, okay, what does this actually mean? And what do I need to learn from this? What do I need to see that I'm not actually seeing right now? Because your guides, your angels, your team, they're trying to communicate with you. And it's not that you're not open to that. It's not that you aren't open to communicating with them. I think it's just a matter of really just needing practice. So I don't know if you have a daily meditation practice, but I would definitely recommend that. I'm sure y'all are tired of hearing me say that all the time. Meditate, add meditation into your daily practice, do a daily practice, meditate. But it's important. I've kind of let mine slide. I need to get back on it too. So no judgment here. But for you, my dear, it's time to really start looking at these synchronicities, these signs, these intuitive hits that you keep having. And instead of just being like, oh, that was cool, and then keeping it moving, actually like, okay, I see this synchronicity. I see this sign. I understand this intuitive hit that I keep getting over and over. What does it mean? And really look into it. And if you're not sure, ask your guides. Okay. Ask them to clarify. Ask them to send you a bigger, bolder sign. But it's definitely time for you to really start seeing and listening and learning and communicating with your team, which for some people is really scary, but I promise it's a really fun experience. And, it's exciting. But there's basically there's a lot they want to tell you and share with you. And I don't know if you've been having a lot of questions lately, but they're trying to give you answers. But I guess you're just not hearing them. So there's a little bit of frustration there, but that's okay. You can fix that. It's not a big deal. Like I said, it's just a matter of practice. So again, your card. Yes, you definitely have to pay attention. I know for me, for a long time, I would brush things off and be like, it's fine. It's, I'd try to logically make sense of everything. And the fact of the matter is you can't logically make sense of things all the time. And for me, it was right before I was going to start Soul Searchers. I kept, seeing little things everywhere, like little signs, little, cute spiritual things, different things related to tarot and oracle and just, spiritual growth and helping others. And it was just like every day it was one after the other. And I would go shopping with my mom and she'd be like, oh, look at that. The universe sending you another message. Oh, look, there's one over there. And it's just funny. Like walking through Home Goods and I'm like, okay, I get it. You can quit throwing stuff in my face. I understand. I'm doing it. I'm going to start doing lives and helping people and whatever. But it took a long time for me to accept, okay, these are actually signs. They wouldn't be happening this frequently if they weren't. And we like to brush things off and be like, oh, it's just a coincidence. But there's no such thing as coincidences. So I hope that makes sense. Again, look up Venus, Lady Venus, and just be aware, if you do get that falling back into your body experience, when you're sleeping, whenever you wake up in the morning, make sure to do some grounding. And if you're probably going to be kind of tired, it's no matter how much sleep you get, you're still exhausted. Just drink lots of water. Try and, do like a Epsom salt bath for grounding. That definitely helps. Put your feet in the grass. It's kind of cold out. I don't know if it's snowing over there, so maybe don't do that, but that's a thing too. And just really, look at these signs, look at the synchronicities, trust yourself, trust your guides. Again, I'm not sure, if you've had questions lately, but they're trying to give you answers and guide you, and really communicate with you. So really just start looking and seeing, okay, these synchronicities, these signs that have been coming forward, what does it mean and why? And if you need like clarification, ask for clarification. So again, that's your card. I hope that makes sense. I hope that resonates. I know that wasn't very like direct as far as what they're trying to tell you, but for them right now, I'm feeling it's very important for you to navigate this yourself. They don't want to just give me the message to tell you, like they want you to navigate it. They want you to figure it out. They want you to build that channel of connection, like that channel of communication, and not just in your sleep. So I hope that makes sense. Okay, I'm always tired anymore. I did an Epsom salt bath the other night, and my dog just that's cute. Aw, your dog decided to join. I bet that was fun. That's adorable. At least she likes baths. Okay, let me see. All right, Amanda was my last one. And it's about 11, and I have an 11:30 meeting. So I'm going to hop off here. Thank you all so much for stopping by. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. It is always a blessing. I always love it. I love talking to you all. And if you have any questions about any of the cards pulled, or you need clarification, please feel free to comment here, and I'll respond as soon as I see it, or message me via the Soul Searchers Facebook page, and I'll respond there. And if you're watching the replay, don't forget to comment #replay, and I will see you all next time. So thank you so much. Talk to you later.